Welcome to Blonde Cards and Crafts. Let's make something together. Hello everyone, today we're going to make this Seafold card using the Love from Lizi July 2019 kit. So I have everything here in front of me that we're going to need. I'm going to use the Happy Birthday sentiment, one of these, probably the top one, on this Clear Magic Singles Woodware stamp set. I'm going to use the enamel dots as well as some of the ephemera. So here's all the pieces that we need for our card, and I'm going to be making a standard 6x6 card. Now I'm using this card blank, and if you look, it doesn't quite measure to the 6, but I'm going to give you the measurements for the 6 if you're making your own card. So you'll need a piece of card which is 12 by 6, and you're going to score it at 6 and 3. And you can see here on the board that mine isn't quite, it is sold as a 6x6, but it's not, but I'm going to adapt it for myself. So I'm going to put 2 panels of card and paper on the front. And I'm going to use this pink cardstock, it came in the kit, as well as this delicious looking paper. And I'm going to layer these up like this. We're going to need 2 pieces of the pink card, which measures 5 3/4 by 2 3/4, and then 2 of the pattern paper, which measures 5 1/2 by 2 1/2. So although they're different here to what you're seeing, this is what you'll need for a 6x6 card. Then on our main part of the card, we're going to use these 3 pieces of paper. I've got some of the pink card, the white card, and some of the pattern paper. So the pink piece of card measures 5 3/4 by 5 3/4. The white piece where we can put a sentiment is 5 1/2 by 5 1/2, and then another strip of the pattern paper measures 5 1/2 by 1 3/4. So that's all the pieces we're going to need to make this Seafold card. The only other thing we're going to need is our panel for the front, and I'm using this rectangular piece. Now you can use a square or a circle, whatever you like, but I'm going with this size. So I'm going to use a piece of pink card which measures 4 3/4 by 3, and this white piece measures 4 1/2 by 2 3/4. My little strip measures 4 1/2 by 1/4. So I'll debate whether I'm going to use that further on in the card as we make it, but for a finish I'm going to put it on. I'm going to use this lovely little girl with her jumbo size ice cream, and I'm going to choose one of these stamps. I'm going to go with that stamp that you see, the top one, the Happy Birthday, for a finish. I think it looks the best. So I'm going to go ahead now and speed up the video. I'm going to speed it up by 5 times. And then I'll come back at the end and we'll finish the card off together. So the little strip of paper for the front, I totally forgot to put it on, and I debated whether I would put it on or not for a finish, but I thought, you know what, I'm going to move the enamel dot, which was easy enough, I hadn't pressed down too hard. Just lifted up the little leg of the girl, which was stuck down with the foam tape, and then popped it down. I did need to put a bit of glue underneath where the 3M foam tape was under her leg, and a little bit of glue underneath for where the enamel dot was going to go, but that was it. I was happy enough then with that. So now that's it. We've put our stamp on, and I'm going to put a final little strip of the pattern paper at the bottom here on the back of the card. And this is just an offcut that I've cut down to fit the back, which is basically 1/4 of an inch wide by 6 inches long. So I'm going to glue that down using my Nuvo glue. And then that ties the front of the card, the inside of the card, and the back of the card all together. And it's just a little strip of paper, and I thought I might as well use it instead of throwing it out, because it's it's not something you're going to keep. So yeah, I'm going to trim that off at the end. It's just a little bit longer than what I needed. So I'm going to take my scissors and trim that down. So all that's left to do now is add a little bit of sparkle to the front of our card, and I'm going to use my Spectrum Noir sparkle pen. I'm going to put some on the ice creams and on the cone part. Also, I'm going to put a little bit on her little dress. It's an itsy bitsy teeny weeny little dress, but still we'll put some there. So when the card is tilted to the light, you'll be able to see that bit of sparkle, and it just adds to it. It's really nice. So that's our card for today, folks, our Z-fold card. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. If you liked the video, I would love for you to hit the thumbs up down below and give me a like. If you're a subscriber, thanks so much for subscribing. And if not, maybe you'll think about hitting the bell icon down below and becoming a subscriber. That way, anytime I post a new video, you'll get a notification. So I'd like to thank Lizi for a fantastic kit this July, and I'd like to thank you for watching. And until next time, here's some images of the card we've made. Bye for now.